Okay, hopefully we are back live again. So we were live and I don't know what happened, but it said our broadcast was interrupted and I got a text saying you're not on anymore. So we are back, and actually I moved the camera a little bit, which is great. So that way you can see exactly what Grace is doing right here. So Grace, I'm gonna reach behind you and I'm gonna steal her painting. So if you just are tuning in with us, you can see what we're doing. We are making some easy firework paintings for the 4th of July weekend. So here's the firework painting, super cute. Grace made this morning. We started it last night and she finished it this morning. Now earlier we were saying that to make a firework painting, you just need to have a few things on hand at home. A black piece of paper. You could do it on a white piece of paper super easily, or if you have like some blue scrapbook paper or something, it doesn't really matter. We liked black because it looks like the night sky. So we have a black piece of paper, some Elmer's glue, and some salt. That's the first thing that you're gonna need. And the night before, if we're gonna make these paintings, the night before, then we take our black paper, and you can see down here, I'm gonna move some stuff so you can see better. You can see Grace is drawing what looks like firework bursts. And it's just really easy. She's just going around in a circle, a line, a line, a line, a line, just around in a circle, making those lines to give her that firework burst kind of feeling. After she's done, and I think that one looks good. Can we salt that guy?
Yes.
Okay, so she's got two. I'm gonna try to be brave. Oh, it's gonna work. I can try to hold this up. So she's got two awesome fireworks. Ooh, I don't want the glue to run. You can see she's put on kind of a little heavy bit of glue, and that's because the next thing she's gonna do is she's gonna pour salt over the top of it, and we want the salt to stick to the glue. All right, Grace, salt us up.
Okay.
Now, if you wanna do this outside again, that's great, or I usually do it when we're making these, we do it right next to the kitchen sink, and then that way we can pour the salt on, and then we can dump it right into the kitchen sink. Now we're upstairs in the art room today, so we're not next to the kitchen sink, but it's still gonna work out. Easy peasy. All right, yep, that's fine. She's got a lot of salt going on. That's fine because we want all of the salt to stick to the glue, because the salt and the glue is what's gonna make the magic happen, what's gonna make all of the paint stick to it. Sweet. Do you see how she just shook it around a little bit to make sure that the salt stuck everywhere? You're a pro. It's like you've made these before. Now we're gonna pretend that we're by the sink and we're just gonna dump all of the extra salt off. I'm not going to do it in here because I don't want to vacuum it all up. So we're just gonna move it over to the side. It's all salted up. She's got her fireworks covered in salt.
It's a bowl.
It's a bowl! You're the best, kid. We'll dump all of the extra salt in here. Good grief. I'm glad I had you. I don't know what I'd do without you. Look how awesome it looks with all of the salt. So you've got the salt here, but it's gonna be kind of squishy. I'm gonna let you salt the other side of that since you are awesome and on top of things. So she'll get the other side salted. It's not gonna be ready to paint on yet. What you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to let it sit for a few hours and let it dry out. Now I usually let it sit overnight. So if we're gonna do these paintings, I kind of love it because it's a 2-day project. The kids can draw with glue first and get everything salted, and then we lay it aside, and then the next day it's ready to be painted. So it kind of is fun for 2 days. So I really like this one. Once it's all dried out, then it's ready for the magic to happen. Ooh, you're quick. You're a pro. Then it's all ready to go. Now Grace has already started hers, but she left a little spot down here that's still white, so you can kind of see how the magic happens. And Grace, I'm gonna let you show them how the magic happens. Do you wanna switch me?
Sure.
I'll take the salty, you take the ready to paint.
Okay.
So when you're ready to paint, you just need, I'm gonna set this over here to dry. We just have some watercolors, again, from the dollar store. Got some dollar store watercolors. These might have been from Walmart. Either way, just some cheap watercolors, and you probably all have a set at your house. And we're gonna use the bright colors. And Grace, will you show them how to do? I think if we put, oh yeah, they can see on the camera right there. So Grace is gonna finish painting hers up. she's just going to get her brush a little bit wet, and we've put water already in the watercolors to kind of activate the colors. So I always just put a drop in all of my kids' watercolors to get them just going, to get the pigment starting to mix together, waking it back up. And then if you just dip your paintbrush in the water, get it wet, dip it in the pigment, and you touch it onto those lines with salt, the salt loves all of that wet paint and it sucks it right up. Good job, Grace. Hey, you showing people what to do. Now some of it, I made this one, it's a little crumbly because I was talking on the phone and I did one set of glue and then I realized it was drying out before I put the salt on it. So it has two sets of kind of salty and kind of gluey. So hers is a little more crumbly than usual. The salt will crumble a little bit, just so you know, but most of it will stay on. And I love watching when you touch the paint and it just zooms down the line and it'll blend in with each other, kind of like tie-dye. So it's really fun. It's fun to watch. They look a little bit like gummy worms on the page, but they're kind of like fireworks. Really fun, super simple. So if you want a fun project for tomorrow and for tonight for the 4th of July weekend, you need black paper, Elmer's glue, just regular old table salt, and some watercolors, and you've got yourself an easy project. Grace, thanks for being awesome, showing people what to do. I love when you hang out with me. Hope you guys have a fun and safe 4th of July weekend. We will be back next Friday, probably with like a longer lesson again, but today we just wanted to show you something short, something fun, and we will see you next Friday with another lesson, another something fun that you can do at home with supplies you have, and I think I'll probably make Grace join me again because she's a professional. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.